Hey everybody, Red October. Today is Tuesday, the 5th, I believe, yeah. Happy Tuesday, back to work. Had a good relaxing weekend. Our society, our next workforce of generation of 20-year-olds and even early 30s lack common sense. They lack the foresight of judgment, reason, work ethic, communication. They somehow lost that, or were not taught that. Don't possess that in their brain up here. I'm seeing it more and more and more, and it's sad. It's sad because you can't tell them that because they don't see it that way. It's like telling a crazy person that they're crazy, and they're like, "I'm not crazy. I'm normal." They don't see it like that. They see it as they're straight, they're normal, everything is fine. People don't like to be told what to do, and people don't like to take direction. When you set a guideline and you say these are the rules, you follow them. If you don't follow them, these things are going to happen. You can tell them like a blueprint, and they will not follow instructions because their brain doesn't function like that. They're more of a okay, and they say yes and okay because they want to get to that next step. They want to go from step 1 to step 2, or step A to step C, knowing that they don't qualify, they can't do the job, or they're not going to follow through with the requirements to get to that next level. And so they take on that responsibility when they know well enough that they're not ready for it, or they're not going to comply. I wish I can go into a long story about a family member, but I won't. And that is, you basically set the term saying, hey, here's the term of you staying here. Here's the rent amount, and just make sure you pay it to another family member, not me. They're like, okay, no problem, because the amount that we discuss is a low amount, and for the area that I live in, I mean, it's nothing. It's like peanuts. Granted, most people have a car payment, they have insurance, they have a phone. Those are I think, definitely primary bills that anyone has, right? You got to get to work, you need a phone, you need car insurance. Among that, you need gas, utilities, as far as, food and so forth. But to pay rent at a low amount and then not comply and then say, well, I'm struggling, or not even communicate with me and say, hey, I know we talked about this, but in reality, I need a couple of months to really get on my feet. Can we discuss another amount? They just take it upon themselves to say, okay, well, I just won't pay anything, and then not even tell me. And I'm just like, Jesus, we just talked about this. That is the society we live in. And nothing irks me more when people don't follow instructions, they don't follow rules, they don't follow guidelines. They're there for a reason, so that it's fair. The youth of today, and I'm talking about all 20s, from 20 to 30, and even early 30s, their mindset does not work like that. It's always about cutting corners. How can I pay the least amount to get to that next step? Instead of just saying, hey, let me pay my dues. I'm always telling my kids, pay your dues. If you get a ticket, pay it. Get it out of the way so it doesn't turn into a warning, and then you end up going to jail for something stupid. You owe someone $20, pay them the $20 back, or work out something where it's saying, hey, if I give you 10 and then cut your grass or whatever, we'll call it even. Do something that's worth that value. I don't understand the youth of today. They don't have that work ethic. A lot of them are gamers. They just stay indoors all day and play video games. They don't like to work. It's too hot. I don't want to cut the grass. It's too much work, and my allergies and blah blah blah. That is your Antifa group of generation of workers. Anyway, I gotta go. Have a great day. Red out.